Alright, let's actually do this again. So I totally botched this. I did this like an hour ago. And totally had my mic on mute. So it feels bad, man. But okay, so what's up, guys? This is going to be predictions for Overwatch Contenders Season 0 Week 2 NA Week 2. And they're playing today on June 25th, 2017. And standings. Alright. So just to recap who I think is going to go through is for Group A. I think Team Liquid will go through for sure. I think it's super volatile for the next three. And I think this is kind of one of those group of deaths kind of things that it's going to be super close. I have Team Liquid and FaZe Clan coming through with Clown Logic and then Selfless in a close third and fourth. But to be honest, it could go either Team Liquid counter like CLG or Team Liquid FaZe Clan. I don't think Selfless will go through either way. I think if anything it'll just be what order will it be, CLG or FaZe Clan in second. Group B, I still see kind of like this group order not changing, with LG, Evil, and Toronto Esports advancing, and Envision and You Guys Get Paid staying, not going any further. Group C, I have pretty much the exact same thing of Immortals, Arc 6, who is used to be known as Yikes, going through to the next group, with FNRG, FE, and Tempo Storm not making it through the group. This goes for both Group B and C, is that the two top teams, I think, just are doing better as a group. Synergy is group synergy. That was hard. Is just doing a lot better than the other two teams. And when it comes to the bottom two teams in each group, what their entire real goal is to mechanically try to outplay the top groups in the top teams in their groups. Because the synergy is not necessarily there, and that typically happens when it's an amateur team anyways. And Temple Storm in itself, I just don't think it has enough playmakers on their team. Yeah, that's really what it is. I just don't think their playmakers. I'm not a fan of 2EZ. I think he's too hot-headed. He's really mechanically good, and game sense is good, but I think because he's a very emotional player and can be very toxic, does not help your team. And that happens, unfortunately, at any person trying to play his role of like the Zarya, like the off-tank position, the diva, the Zarya, somebody who needs to have a really good sense of the game, macro sense of the game, and micro sense of the game too. Somebody who's pretty much a shot caller. If it's not going to be like an Ana shot caller, typically I would suggest it being almost like the diva or the Zarya kind of rolled off tank, being kind of like the shot caller, because that leaves the DPS to do focus on more mechanical and their positioning, while you're calling out, okay, we're going to use this, or okay, they're going to use that, so we're going to use this kind of thing, the macro play of it. Group D, I have Renegades and Cloud9 coming out with a close King Garner in third and Hammers in fourth in the group not making it. I don't think Hammers will make it out. I think it'll be very, very difficult for Cloud9. They're definitely up, fighting themselves up a large steep mountain. Kangaroo apparently has been doing well. Cloud9 had a little slow start. I think that they overall have the best ability of coming out of the group over Kangaroo and Cloud9. Renegade just on a hot streak. Hopefully, I think it'd be nice to see them stay on a hot streak. with Renegades and Cloud9 coming out, and hopefully when they go into the next stages, if Renegades goes through, that they can keep their mental state high enough, because that's the problem with like some of the teams that aren't as well known or haven't been in the in a game house or something by themselves, is that sometimes their mental state can fluctuate very well, and because of that then their gameplay is affected by it. So I think Cloud9 is somebody who's been around long enough, and like both their supports are great. I think they just, the mental state and capability and their coach along with it for Cloud9 is awesome, and it'll keep them staying at a medium good rate of return compared to somebody who goes up and down, up and down, up and down kind of thing. Cloud9 I think is a stacked team personally. Adam, wonderful support with Rolf. I always butcher that. Awesome support. Bishop, that's who I'm thinking of. Bishop is the team coach. So supports of Rolf and Adam are amazing supports. Gods and Surfor are amazing DPS, and they have amazing tanks in Kaiser and Zephyr. Zephyr apparently he is a really good support tank, be it Diva or anything else. I think he just plays. He's like in the top 10 or whatever on the ladder right now. But it's funny when the people who are on the top of the ladder, I was looking through a lot of their profiles and stuff. It's like they don't play anything. Like it's they play their minimum amount just to get on the have like a good win rate and stuff, and they just stay up there. But let's go through the matches just for fun. And yep, I can still hear my mic, so that's good. I did this earlier and totally was. I recorded my entire self for like an hour. I'm doing this now in like 10 minutes of without having my mic on. So just for fun, we're gonna go through this and say which ones I believe will win the matches. And we want to say scores? That'd be fun. I think this first match, Team Liquid, FaZe Clan, will make or break FaZe. I'm going to hope for a 3-2 FaZe Clan. It could be, but it can go either way. The previous one was they tied at 2-2. So I'm going to say FaZe Clan 3-2. CLG and Selfless, I'm going to say CLG 3-1. Envision, LG Evil, definitely theirs is going to go like whatever the max score is of like 3, or like Envision's 0 and whatever 4, I guess. I think it's 4. But they'll probably, yeah, I think it's to 4. So LG 4-0. Toronto, and you guys get paid. I think Toronto will go. This is the one that like. Yeah. I'll say Toronto 3-1. Immortals. Ooh, they already got one. Immortals, I think, will go 3-1. Yikes 4-0. Or Arc 6, I guess they're now called. I think they'll go 4-0. Congarna versus Cloud9. I think this is their first game of the night on both teams. Yes, this will be a very close one, because this will also be a deciding factor in my opinion, not only in the mental state but also their game score and their standings, depending if Cloud9 gets through or not. I think Cloud9 will win this 3-2. 3-2 or 3-1. I'm going to say 3-2. So Cloud9 3-2. Renegades 4-0. Team Liquid. Let's say 3-1. LG Evil. 3-1. This one's the one that I didn't really care too much about. They can go either way. Like this is a unimportant game to me because neither of these people I don't believe will get out. So I'm saying Envision like 3-2 or something. Cloud9 versus or CLG versus FaZe. I believe they tied last week. Yes, so they did 2-2. I think this. Okay, so this is the second game of the night. These are the two teams. This will be the deciding factor also. So if FaZe wins this one, I think they'll win this one. If they lose the first one, they may actually end up losing the second one too. I said 3-2 here. I think it'll be 3-2 FaZe because I am a FaZe Clan fan, and although I really respect and would love to see all teams in this first bracket go through to the next round, it's not going to happen, unfortunately. Would I rather see one of them go through than Rogue or Envious? I don't know. Envious, I think, is still better with their new addition of Effect, the Korean Tracer player, than Selfless. So Envious is better than them. Even though, like, I think Envious's macro and strategic planning is below others, like Cloud9 or CLG or Immortals even. I think their mechanical prowess is better, unfortunately. I don't know. I'm not really the biggest fan of Envious. Rogue, I don't know. Like Rogue, they do really well in the dive comp, but they've been shown in Apex that if you take out one specific player, then they fall apart. FNRG FE 3-4-0. Immortals Arc 6. Immortals. What did I have here? I had Immortals winning. What are they going to win it by? I'm going to say 3-1. Renegades versus Kingarna. Kingarna. I have to look at who are these people again? I say this is a 4-0 Renegades. (3-1) Renegades. Toronto 3-1 Toronto. LG Evil 4-0 LG Evil. Immortals 4-0 Immortals. I say 3-1 Cloud9. These are so hard with FaZe. I wish all the FaZe ones tonight were actually being televised or recorded and released at a later time. It'd be really cool if somehow we could get like the actual game, so then in the future, kind of like VODs that you could go into and replay and then watch from any angle, like within it. I don't know how you do that from a Blizzard standpoint of like being able to record the games and to allow people at a later time to go into the game and then also be able to go around it. I mean, I guess it'd be really cool to be able to do in the future in the next season or something. It's probably very hard, a lot of power, a lot of memory, a lot of uh, stuff that you would have to do just to get that implemented and then saved, and yeah. But so the previous one was, I think, 3-1 Selfless. I'm a fan of FaZe, but I think Selfless will take this one unless Louis somehow steps up and they figure out some strategy. I say Selfless again. 3-2, even though I still want FaZe to win and go through, because Shadowburn's awesome and Spree's awesome and they're all awesome. Yeah. Yay. Eh. Arc 6, I think we'll win this. 3-1. Kangarna, win this 3-2. They may even lose this. No, they didn't lose last time. They won and tied. I think they'll still win this 3-2. Cloud9 versus Renegades. I had Renegades, and I think it'll be like a 3-2 Renegades. Who knows? This one's a toss-up too. This would have been the cool one to televise for the who are they televising for that group tonight? They're doing yeah. I would have botched that one and made this one the televised one, but I bet they did this because they haven't done Renegades anyways. Or Kangarna? That's what that's why it is. It's because they haven't played any Kangarna. Yeah. So understandable. This would have been a good VOD, like one on demand. You could have rewatched or watched from somebody's point of view. It would have been awesome. And then this one was Team Liquid. I think we'll win it 3-1 or 4-0 Team Liquid. So those are my standings for fun, and let's see how they turn out and go from there. Alright, this is Zing from the YouTube page OverWatchZing, and this is my Season 0 Week 2 NA predictions. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and a subscribe, and I'll let you know when I make another video. Take care.